Hello Capricorn and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie and this is your weekly reading for July 19th through the 25th. Doing things a little bit differently this week. We're going to start out with some healing mantra cards. Well, just one. Which I already pulled before I started recording, so you wouldn't have to spend the first 5 minutes listening to me shuffle. You guys got expressing free will. And the mantra is, my choices determine how brightly I shine. Just a little excerpt from the book. It says, this mantra is ideal for overcoming feelings of disempowerment, fulfilling personal goals, and becoming more ambitious. So keep that in mind as we go through the reading and also as you move through this next week, how your choices affect the direction in which your life moves, and how you perhaps could make choices that are more aligned with, one, your desires and your passions, but also with a healthier lifestyle. So we'll go ahead and we'll move forward. First card out for you guys is the Seven of Blades, also known as the Seven of Swords. Many different ways to interpret this card. This could be deceptive or secretive behavior. This could also be, So this secret or deceptive behavior could be malicious in nature, but it could also just be out of self-preservation. We'll know more once we get more out on the table. Perhaps you do not feel safe expressing your free will in your situation, in your life at this time. And that is perfectly okay, perfectly normal. Sometimes it is best to keep our ideas to ourselves until they're more fully formed. So we'll see what else comes out for you guys. Let's see, what else do we have for Capricorn? We have the Ace of Rods. So a new idea or a new opportunity coming into you guys at this point in time. And that makes sense to me. That perhaps, you're going to want to keep this to yourself and tread carefully around it until you feel more secure in it. Or until you know what your next step is going to be. As an earth sign, you're very practical. You don't want to be, you don't want to be flighty. You don't like for things to be up in the air. You like a structure. You like a routine. You like a good, solid plan. And so until you have that good, solid plan in place, you're going to keep everything to yourself until you are feeling, more secure in it. So perfectly fair. What else do we have for Capricorn? Alright, so we've got the Ten of Rods. Something needs to be put down. Something needs to be let go in order for you to fully express and take advantage of this new opportunity. Some kind of burden that you carry that's holding you back. It's weighing you down. And quite frankly, you don't even want it anymore. You just probably feel obligated. Another symptom of an earth sign, right, is that you often do things out of a feeling of obligation as opposed to because you want to. So evaluate the things you do that you feel hold you back and determine, do you do those things because you want to? Do you do those things because they're good for you? Or do you do those things because you feel obligated to by somebody else? Is it fair for you to be obligated to those things? Because there are some things in life where we are obligated to do them or to be present for certain reasons. And that is fair. It is fair to be obligated sometimes, even when you don't want to be. However, that's up for you to decide in your specific situation. What are your obligations? Are they necessary? Are they fair? Okay? Because if you're being held back by the unreasonable expectations of somebody else, then that is going to slowly grow and develop into resentment and negativity in general. And also, if it's something that stops you from taking advantage of a new opportunity that you're very excited about, that's not good either. That's my child. Just one moment. What, baby? Anyway, what else do we have for Capricorn this week? Okay, we have another 7, the 7 of coins. So the Seven of Coins is all about evaluating your work up until this point, evaluating where you're at in your process, usually on a material level, and appreciating what you've accomplished thus far, and also being able to recognize the reward or the return that is beginning to appear from your hard work, right? So you sowed seeds and now they're growing, and you're stopping to tend to that growth. Evaluating progress and growth on a material level, something that you're manifesting or working towards at this point in time. You want to stop, you want to see how far you've come and what needs to be done now to continue to grow and progress in the future. Well, we'll get one more card out for you guys. One more for Capricorn, please. So we have the Two of Blades, also known as the Two of Swords. This has to do with some kind of decision that needs to be made. The swords usually cut things out. They usually remove obstacles, remove distractions, remove the unnecessary, removing bullshit, basically. So there's something that needs to be removed, or it needs to be a choice that just needs to be made in order for you to move forward. And so it's this evaluation process, and also considering this new opportunity coming into you that's going to allow you to make that choice. And I have a feeling that choice is regarding whatever this Ten of Wands is referring to, this heavy burden that you need to let go. That is the root or the nature of the choice that needs to be made for you guys at this point. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull a couple of oracle cards for you guys now. We'll do the Flowers from the Dead. We got Capricorn, please. Alrighty, we have the Coyote, cunning and resourceful. And this kind of lines up really well with the Seven of Swords. Like, you may have to be a little bit sneaky and cunning and, a little bit selfish in this process in order to get to where you need to go, especially if this burden has to do with the unreasonable expectations of other people, or a relationship in general that is holding you back, or that is not serving you, that you have to let go. And this goes back to being, just keeping your plans and your ideas private until you're confident in your plans. Let's see what else we got for Capricorn. We have the Armadillo, protection and boundaries. Alrighty. So again, remaining secretive to protect your own boundaries, or setting boundaries with other people in order to allow something that you're trying to manifest to grow. So it could be potentially that the influence of other individuals in your life are getting in the way of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And so you really need to, maybe not totally cut them out, but take time to yourself and keep a lot of this to yourself until, it's taken shape. Until it's something that you can be proud of and something that you can continue to work towards and grow. And until you have, again, a solid plan in place. We'll go ahead now. We'll draw a couple Learning to Witch cards, and then we'll go ahead and get you guys... I don't know yet. Learning to Witch. What do we got? All right, New Moon. Cleanse self and space. Start new ventures. All right, so this relates back to the Ten of Wands as well as the Ace of Wands, and even it relates to the Two of Swords. There's some stuff that you've got to clear out of your life in order to move forward. And that's just, that's just a fact of life for most people, especially at this time in history, this time right now, for just about every single sign. It's time to start cleaning up your life. It's time to clean up your lifestyle. your connections and relationships, your energy field, your house, literally like your environment, everything. Because we're getting to a point in time where whatever we have around us is only what we need to be successful and to follow our purpose. Anything else is a waste and a distraction. So consider that. What do you have going on around you, or what do you have in your life that can that you can give up or remove in order to focus on something that is more important, basically. All right, and then we have the cauldron. Transform a problem. Create new options. Oh, that light. What in the world? Ugh, whatever. And this goes back to that coyote card. Cunning, resourceful, creative problem solving. All very important themes for you guys this week. I see a lot of you spending a lot of time in your room writing things down and making plans and brainstorming. Pros and cons list galore. In order to figure out what your next step is going to be, and doing so in private without sharing that with anybody else. Again, I'll just repeat myself. That is okay. Nobody else needs to be in on your business when you're trying to, be a mad scientist or whatever it is that you are. So, I want to draw actually a couple Enigma cards, and then we'll do a affirmator card to wrap up your reading for this week. I'm trying to make readings a little bit shorter. Did I already say that earlier? I don't know. What else we got for Capricorn? Okay, so we have the Bell. And in this deck, the Bell is about, it's kind of like claiming your space. Okay, one of the words used in the book is making a proclamation, communicating your intent, dispelling negative energy or negative forces that are at work in your life, and bringing in supportive energies, supportive forces. We'll get one more for you guys because I just really love this deck. Okay, I love this. We have visitation. This is, again, referring to a new opportunity, a change in plans, a detour, if you will. So, a lot of this time spent in reflection and brainstorming and coming up with ideas, like, do keep your mind open to outside influences or outside possibilities, because something could occur that will take you in a completely new direction, which is the direction that you need to move in. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears to the ground. You may find yourself in a place and a set of circumstances that you did not ever expect, but that could be like delightfully helpful to you or enjoyable in some way. Like this could be something that really grows into something wonderful for you guys. So be open-minded. Okay, you know what? Because I have no discipline or structure, I'm going to draw one more of these because they're just so fun. Knowledge. It does not surprise me that Capricorn is constantly seeking knowledge. So there may be knowledge coming into you guys right now or that you're looking for, and you will find it. And you finding this knowledge, you may stumble upon it. Like you may not, when you experience this energy, this visitation energy that takes you in a completely new direction, then you may stumble upon this knowledge that was what you needed to unlock whatever door it is that you've been wanting to go through this whole time. So again, another good reason to be open-minded and be willing to move in whatever direction the forces of the universe may pull you. Because you just never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to experience. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know what you could learn. You cannot know what you do not know. And so, be open-minded. Also, we have 11, and then 2 plus 9 is 11. Synchronicities. Just throwing it out there. Don't know if it means anything. You figure that out. Okay. Now that I've shirked that responsibility, I will pull an affirmator card for you guys Then we'll call it a day. What do we got for Capricorn this week? Affirmation for Capricorn this week. Something fun. Something fun, god damn it. Alright. Whew. Hello, light problems. No judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? And then the sign up there says Joyville. Welcome to Joyville. Perfect. And I think that may just refer back to that idea of keeping your ideas and your plans to yourself and cutting out negative actors in your life until, or well, cutting out the negative for good, but keeping your plans to yourself until they're better formed, until you're confident in them, and so that you don't have to deal with the shitty judgments of people who don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Because that's kind of the energy I'm getting here, is that if there are negative voices impacting you at this point in time, or unreasonable expectations that are obligating you in ways that are not best for you, then it's, you know, they're not coming from their healthiest, best place. And so it is perfectly reasonable for you to cut all that out and just move forward on your own terms until you have more secure footing in your own life and manifesting whatever it is that you're working towards. Right? Ring that bell. Clear your energy, clear your space, dispel the negative, and invite in the positive so that you can grow. So that's what I've got for you guys this week. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated, please like this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified when I post new readings, which is every week. And until next time, see you guys later.